Hello, my name is Amy and I work as a personal coach for the Brady Group. And I wanted to share something with you today. It's a question that comes up really often, and it's, should we quote fees over the phone? Well, oftentimes when patients are calling you, they don't know what else to ask. Their only measurement of you compared to another dentist is your fee. And so it's kind of a lose-lose situation. You know, if we don't quote the fee, they're going to call somebody who will. And if we do quote the fee, my hope is that you are higher than average. And so again, if they are gauging their decision on whether or not to come to your office based on the fee, you probably won't get the opportunity to see them. It'll just simply be, okay, thank you very much. And they hang up and call the next office. So first of all, let's back up and talk about when a patient calls and says, how much is a crown in your office? I want you to think about a few things here. First of all, we want to establish the relationship. Second of all, we want to show empathy. Next, we want to remove any obstacles that might be keeping them from becoming a patient in your office, and then we want to invite them in. So when a patient calls and asks that question, rather than saying how much the crown is or giving a range or, even saying, well, we're not allowed to quote fees over the phone, which, believe it or not, I heard on a secret shopper call recently, put that on the shelf for just a minute. So if the patient's calling you and says, how much is a crown in your office? I would say, hey, great question. Who am I speaking with? And get their name. If we don't get their name, we have no chance of building a relationship. So that's the first thing that you want to do. And then, Bob, hey, I am really glad that you called us. It sounds like you have something you're dealing with here. Tell me more about it. Okay, find out why Bob is asking about a crown. Get his story. Okay, you can even, if Bob's insistent, you can even say, gosh, it kind of depends. It kind of depends on what you're looking for and, what your expectations are. I'll tell you what if we were able to get you in the office today or tomorrow, take a quick look, and I'll bet you I could even talk Dr. Brady into not charging you for that. Remove the obstacles. Okay, make it simple and invite them in. So again, establish the relationship first by getting their name, show some empathy. Okay, how many times do we hear, I have a broken tooth, or I need a crown, or I'm in pain, or I have a dental issue? Well, you know what? That's our world, and it's this big. We hear it all the time. But to a patient, it's a bigger deal than that. Okay, and we want to make sure that when we're dealing with this type of thing, it's almost as if we've heard it for the first time. I am so sorry that you're having to go through this. That really stinks. And gosh, having to miss work and go through all of this, I know that's not convenient for you. And so when we get you in, we're going to make the absolute best use of your time. Okay. And so, show some empathy, show that you have a heart and that you have some feelings rather than just going through the motions because you hear this every single day. Now, if you don't want to offer a complimentary consultation, that's fine. But my suggestion is if you would like more new patients, that's an okay thing to do. If you're not in a position or do not want to do that, then make it simple. Just make it one simple fee, whether it's, $75 or $125 for limited exam and x-ray. Just make it one fee. Don't, go through, well, if we do this, it's this, and if we do that, it's that. Again, remove the obstacles and make it super simple for them to get into your office. So I hope that helped you. We have that question quite a bit, and I get to work with practices every single day in helping them overcome these types of things. Are these challenges that you're facing, and would you like some help in getting your team trained to do this? My question to you is, are you ending the year on a high note in a way that you're excited to come back next year? Or are you just hoping to get through the end of the year and just praying and hoping that 2016 is better? Well, without action, it probably won't be. And so we would love to visit with you. We'd love to help. In fact, Dr. Chris and I both have limited just a few spots on our schedule where we would love to visit with you, for 30 minutes or so via Skype, just a complimentary chat where we can get an idea of what you're looking for, what your challenges are, and whether or not you'd like our help, see if it's a good match. So if that's something you're interested in, there's absolutely no obligation. We'd love to help you with whatever challenges you're facing. Give me a call. My number is down below. It's 800-592-7239. My email address is down there as well. You could see the link. And so feel free to contact me. Again, January is a big time for us in terms of our speaking schedules and our coaching and training sessions. And so give me a call now before we run out of space for that opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.